All right, so you're going to begin this module. This is Overview 811. You're going to review this and start with a test on the previous subject's material. And then we're going to be looking at balancing half reactions and electrochemical cells. Now, kind of a cool thing here is that you already know how to regular balance something, but these are reactions that the normal balancing methods that you try to use, like back and forth and just using coefficients, it doesn't exactly work right because they are balanced in acid or base. So you're going to basically be learning kind of like an expansion on balancing. And you also are going to review something from last semester. You learned about reduction oxidation last semester. You completely learned about it. So you're going to review that also. And then electrochemical cells, you might just find this interesting because it's such a relevant topic. All the time, batteries, things like that are electrochemical cells. So how will that look? Well, here's an example of the process. That's your reduction, and then this is your oxidation. So you might remember those from before, and you'll review that. You'll also review how to get those oxidation numbers also. But these are kind of the general steps. There's more detail coming up, but instead of just going back and forth and putting numbers in front, you'll add water, then you'll add H+, then you'll add electrons, then you'll balance, and then you'll combine it. So it's a process that you're going to be learning about how to balance these half reactions. And then you'll actually be looking at a real electrochemical cell. You'll be trying to decide which side is the anode, which side is the cathode. And then you will actually then be able to calculate the voltage of the cell using this equation that E cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. And you'll learn how to determine where are the anodes, what's the cathode, like where do you get those values. So you'll be able to figure out the voltage of the cell.